I have this friend and he's my knife sharpener and he's hilarious. And I just want to share kind of how he is. So he comes over and he sharpens my knives at my house or knives at my house. And he's I think he's English or he might be Scottish. I can't remember what he is, but he's got a really great accent. And he says to me things like, he goes, "People are so stupid." And I go, "What do you mean?" And he says, "I don't know. I mean, I'm at the farmer's market and I've got my whole sign out and I've got my knife sharpening machine right there and I got a big sign that says knife sharpening. And then people come up to me and they say, 'Do you sharpen knives?' And I say, 'No, what makes you think that?' And then they get so confused because my sign says I'm knife sharpener and and they don't even know what I'm doing. And then we start laughing and then he'll say, and then they say to me, 'How long does a knife stay sharpened?' And that's what the people are asking me. 'How long does a knife stay sharpened?' And he'll say, 'I don't know. How long is string?' And I start cracking up. And then he says, 'Because if you never use your knives at all, they're going to stay sharp for as long as you want. But if you use your knives all the time, you're going to have to get them sharpened often. So, how long is string?' And then he goes, 'My wife wants to write a book.' And I said, 'Really? What does she want to write a book about?' And he goes, 'She wants to call it The Knife Sharpener's Wife.'" I just love this guy so much. And then I want to share about I have a guy, he's no longer alive. His name is Pasquale Di Fabrizio. And Pasquale, when I would meet him, he was from Italy. And he would go, "Hey, Karen, it's so good to see you. How are you, my darling? It's so good to see you. I wanted you to know, you're going to make a shoes with me. Your shoes are going to last forever. You're going to have the shoes for like the whole rest of your life. I mean, they're going to be forever. I tell you, I make the shoes for Ronald Reagan. And Ronald Reagan, he is in the White House and he is wearing the shoes I made when I made them in the 50s because my shoes will last forever. It's a great investment. You'll amortize them forever. What kind of shoe you want today? You want to have a low heel, high heel? You want a flat foot, or you want it to be beautiful? We're gonna make you a beautiful foot. We're gonna make you a beautiful boot. Whatever we do, it's gonna be a beautiful. I tell you, I get in here all the people, Mariah Carey and Sly Family Stone. They all come in here for my shoes, and I tell you, Frank Zappa and everyone, they all are here, and they are here for me. And I come and I make the boots for him. Here, let me show you these boots. And then he'd bring out these platform boots that are like, that's just a platform and then the heel's like that high. And he was just so great. He would just tell me story after story after story of how he became a bootmaker in his life and the stuff he said one time. He goes, "Yeah, I met this really nice girl. I'm gonna marry her." And I said, "Oh, that's great. Congratulations." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, she's a beautiful girl. She's going to be a good nurse when I get older. She's very young." And I was like, oh, my God. Well, I guess that's one way to marry someone. I just wanted to share those because these are people in my life that are hilarious and so rich. And I love that they're all from different cultures. And that's one of the things I love about our beautiful America. Or, northern Los Angeles, United States America, is that there are people from every culture, and the different cultures create such vast innovation and fun and playfulness. Oh, and then I went to get my car, my smog check, and this guy comes up to me, he goes, "Well, you're here, and this is a smog check. You ready for the smog check?" And I said, "Oh, so what's your native language?" And he says, "Well, I speak any language. I can speak Russian, I can speak Armenian, I can speak Turkish, I can speak French. Give me enough whiskey, I can speak anything, And so we're laughing. And so he goes and he works on my smog check, and I also gave him, I had a box with a part for my car that my car needed that I just ordered from the dealer, but I hadn't even opened the box. And I said, "Could you put this on my car as well?" And so he goes, he's like, looks at it and he goes, "Oh, sure, anything." So he goes and he says, go sit in our patio, and it was actually like a a tree in the middle of their parking lot. So I sat under the tree, and it was literally 3 or 4 minutes, and he says, "Hey, I got good news. I got good news for you. The car is done." And I'm like, "Wait, it's only been 3 4 minutes," and he says, "I know." And so I go and I look, and they put the part on perfectly, and then my car was completely I passed the smog check, and it was totally done. And he's like, I was like, wow. I said, I'm so impressed. I can't believe how fast you did that. That is incredible. And he goes, well, when you do it over and 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 over again, you get very good at it. And I was like, yeah. And then I said, well, spasibo, which means thank you in Russian, right? And he goes, merci beaucoup. And now he has a mask on, so it's kind of hard to hear him. And I said, merci beaucoup, je suis très content, vous êtes très vite avec I can't remember right now how you say car, but anyway, avec mon car, but that's how it is in the moment because it's not the right word in French. And then I said, je suis très contente, je vais écrire une truc pour Yelp avec toi. So I said I was going to write something about, about their company on Yelp. And so then he's got his bed down on, and he goes, with his Russian, Armenian, Turkish, French accent, and he goes, so this is his mask. This is his mask. And he goes, what? And I go, what? What? And I said, are you saying grab my ass? And he goes, pulls down his mask, and he goes, bon voyage! I love all the diversity of people in this country. We need everybody. That's my rant. It's not a rant.